Hello, YouTube. Greetings, YouTube. How you going? It's Frederick back again. This is my first video I'm putting up. It's been 9 months since I did a update, so I got quite a few records that I have accumulated in the last 9 months. So let's get this stream going. So the first new record that I received is the latest album by Castle Rap, and it's called The Beastery, released through Blues Funeral Records and King Volume Records. So this is female-fronted doom metal band out of the USA, and this came on a beautiful coloured vinyl, which is called Green Dragon Scale. And that's the vinyl, and it's, if you can see the it's glitter. So yeah, so this is just pure doom metal, but it has some unusual instruments in this record, and there's use of violin. There's also a trombone, a horn arrangement, and strings. And that's the lyric sheet. And yeah, so definitely a great album from this US band. They're going strong. So Castle Rap. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. Also, you know, like the records that I'm going to show you, if you're not familiar with them, please go and check them out. You know, write them down if you have to, and search these bands for yourself. The next record is also a female-fronted metal band out of America, and we have Solicitor, Enemy in Mirrors, and this is just on black vinyl. It's the back. So yeah, this is just pure speed metal, you know, old school way. The cover art on this album, you can love it or hate it. I kind of don't like it, really. I thought that could have been a better cover, but you don't play the cover, you play the record. So Solicitor, Enemy in Mirrors, released through Gates of Hell Records, 2025. Okay, next up we have a new band, and this is a self-released album. They are a UK band, speed metal band, and that band is Ominous Moon, and this is Waking the Dead. Like I said, self-released, speed metal. The lyrics are sort of a sort of evil, satanic lyrics. So would you call them a blackened speed metal? Maybe, but yeah, definitely check out Ominous Moon, self-released, Waking the Dead. This just came on Black Wax as well. That's the song titles, band photos. Yeah, Ominous Moon. Go check them out. Next, we go over to Germany, and this is also a female-fronted band. This album was originally released in '91, and the band is called Negace, and this is their self-titled Human Errors. And this is released through Golden Core Records this year, and originally this album came out in '91. So that's the band. Just came on Black Wax. Just a great album. Maybe a little bit of technical thrash thrown in here, but yeah, just female-fronted thrash from the '90s. So go check out Megace out on Golden Core Records. Now we go into some Dying Victims releases, and Dying Victims has always brought out really great bands. And this first band is, again, it's a female fronted speed metal band or slash heavy metal. And the band is called Palantir. And this is the Ascents and the Hunger. So this is just 2 EPs. And this was co-released by Jawbreaker Records and Dying Victims. So yeah, just some great female-fronted speed metal. I say they kind of sound like Solicitor, but yeah, definitely a good album, and I definitely want to hear more from this French band. So go check out Palantir, The Ascent, and The Hunger. Okay, we get into some blackened thrash, and this is a band, again, this is their debut album. They hail from Germany, and this is Sadistic Goat Messiah with their album Violence. And you have the Japanese word for violence, which is also a cover song by the band Sabat, the Japanese Sabat. I love the Obi strip. Came with the patch. So this is also a split release, co-release with Fucking Kill Records and Dying Victims. And yeah, this came out on a nice color record as well. So that's lyrics, a little bit of artwork, more lyrics. This came out on a purple vinyl. So yeah, the vocals are in the black metal style, and yeah, just thrash metal. That's it, yeah, just a great debut album from this band. And that's why I kind of like Dying Victims Records, because they always bring out new bands and quality bands as well. So yeah, Goat Messiah, Violence, that's the back. So go check them out if you haven't heard of them before. They're new to me as well. So okay, next band is also out of Germany, and they are new to me as well. This is their third album, and I don't know why I missed this band, but I'm glad I finally got their third album, and that band is called Navus. So this is a very funny sort of packaging. So that the LP opens this way. So I'll just show you. So you get that's like that. Oh, something fell out. So with all the Dying Victims records, you get that's the band photo, Neighbours, and this came out on a blue vinyl. So yeah, so this is just some heavy doom metal, and yeah, I love it. You know, it's just some good stuff. And the hype sticker says, long-running doom metal from Germany, finally back with their third album. So I'm really impressed with this band, and I definitely want to check out their other two records. I know one was released through Rise Above, and yeah, I definitely want to get that. And their second album, I think, was on another label. So yeah, Neighbours. That's the track listing. So it goes like that. So definitely, yeah, if you love your doom metal, you know, the new stuff, check them out. Every song is a banger. How would I compare this band? I think a little bit of Candlemass, maybe even a little bit of Crypt Sermon sound to it. But yeah, great German doom metal band. And like I said, I missed out on their first two, and I'm definitely going to check them out when I can. Okay, we have some Swedish black and thrash metal. So are they just black metal or just thrash metal? It all depends how you look at this band. And we have Hell Butcher with their debut album, self-titled. So Hell Butcher is Niflheim with a new name. And this came out on also a coloured vinyl. And they call it a metallic silver. So that's what it looks like. It has some swirls in there. So really cool gatefold. No lyrics. As usual, Niflheim never put lyrics in on their albums, and Hell Butcher are going with that theme. So that's the band photo. So yeah, this is just Niflheim with a new name. Okay, and Hell Butcher was the vocals of Niflheim as well. So next up, we have another Hell Butcher release. And this is a side project that he worked with, and it's a doom metal band. And on this album, Hell Butcher actually sings, and he doesn't have that blackened vocals. And their album is Friends of Hell, God Damned You to Hell. This has members of, I'll let you know. I'll read the hype sticker. Ungodly doom metal has never sounded evil. Friends of Hell return with a satanic monster of a second album, including tales of macabre horror and end-of-the-world predictions. It is not for the squeamish. God Damned You Hell features members of Impaled Nazarene, Niflheim, and Mystifier. So this is a black metal supergroup. Taz Danzoglu and bassist Tanlili Java are the two original members from the debut album. So we've got Hell Butcher on vocals, Beaselbath on guitar from Mystifier, Spritz on guitar, and Tanelli is from Impaled Nazarene. Yeah, so this is like a satanic doom metal band, and they just they're wearing spikes and vertical crosses. So this is kind of a blackened doom, but without the black metal vocals. Every song is a great song. Ave Satanis is a great song. Cross Inverter, another great song. Bringer of Evil, also a great song. Now this album just kicks ass. If you haven't listened to Friends of Hell, check out God Damned You to Hell. Okay, next up, we have some thrash. And this is the latest album from this band, and that is Suicidal Angels, Profane Prayer, released through Nuclear Blast, 2023. And this also came out on the coloured vinyl, red. So that's the vinyl. So this is just pure thrash metal, maybe a little bit more melodic than their earlier stuff, but still a ripper of an album. And replica artwork. So yeah, Profane Prayer, and these guys are from Greece. Next up, we have some US power metal, and this is their debut album. It's a reissue, and we're talking about Vicious Rumor, Soldiers of the Night. And if you don't know, this was I think Vinnie Moore played guitar on this album, and this was Gary St. Pierre was the vocalist on this album, and then they changed it to a new vocalist. So yeah, this is just pure US power metal, guitar shredding, maybe even touches of speed metal, but yeah, definitely a great album. The Hype Seeker says legendary US metal masterpiece, finally available on deluxe 180 gram vinyl for almost 40 years. So this is just a black vinyl. Band shop. Yeah. Great album. I love it. Their second album is also Digital Dictator. It's also a great album. Yeah, this band rocks. Okay. Next up, we go to some technical thrash. And this is their out of Canada. And this is their debut album. And it's a reissue on Flogger Records. And that is Oblivion, From This Day Forward. So we get 7 tracks of technical thrash metal. This just came out on black vinyl, I think. Yeah, black vinyl. You can see that. Yeah, just black. Gatefold with lyrics in the gatefold. Hey, Danny. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah. So, Oblivion. Great band from out Canada. They've only released 5 albums, so there's another 4 albums I need to get. So definitely check out Oblivion, From This Day Forward, out on Flogger Records, 2025. Okay. Next up, we have another reissue, and this one is a speed metal band. And I kind of look at this band as a version of Iron Maiden, because they have that dual guitar work just like Iron Maiden. And I'm talking about the band Ambulance and Feel the Pain. Hey, Promethean, how you going, dude? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, Ambulance, as I said, they're a speed metal band, US band. And this is their debut album. They have 1 album after this, and they broke up. So Ambulance are a speed metal band, but they have that Iron Maiden influence. So just say if Iron Maiden and Metal Church had a baby, Ambulance would be the baby, because that's what they sound like. So definitely check out Ambulance. This is a reissue on Lost Realm Records, 2025. And this album originally came out in 89. So if you're not familiar with this band, do check them out. Great band as well. So if you love Metal Church, Iron Maiden on speed, then Ambulance is the band for you to check out. Now we get into some a band out of Chile, and this is their second album, and a band called Iron Spell, and this is From the Grave, released through Dying Victims Records, 2025. And the Hype Sticker says old school heavy metal from Chile. This is their second album, and the return to DVP after more than 10 years. So this is their second album. So this came also on a coloured vinyl. I'll show you that. So this is a orange vinyl. So this is just traditional heavy metal, maybe a bit mix of speed as well. I really love that artwork. I think it's a really cool artwork. 10 tracks. Hey, Token, how you going, brother? Good to see you. It's good to see everybody popping up. I kind of just felt like doing a video because I haven't done one in 9 months, and it may be another 9 months until I do another video. so yeah, Iron Spell from the Grave, awesome band out of Chile. So Promethean, I'm hoping that you're writing these bands down so you can play them on your channel. Okay, now we go to another band, and this band is out of where the fuck are they from? Italy. So, and the band is called Temptress. And this is their debut album. And the hype sticker says, traditional heavy metal, diehard fans of, diehards. If you like old school epic metal, then Temptress is the band that you need to check out. Dying Victims release, 2025. Came with a patch. Every diehard from Dying Victims comes with a patch and all the paraphernalia, posters and shit. And this came out on a crystal clear vinyl. I'm not a fan of color vinyl, but when there's like limited editions, I have to bite the bullet and I have to pick it up because Dying Victims is a great label, and you guys should check it out if you possibly can. I don't know if your stuff is available in America, and probably imports are going to cost you an arm and a leg. So I've got a shitload more to go. So let me just pull these out. So I still got all that to go, and plus I have a box set as well. So okay, next up we go to Norway with some more black and thrash, and I think this is their 4th or 5th album to my memory. And I'm talking about Death Hammer, and this is Crimson Dawn, released through Hell's Headbangers Records. And this is also, I think, a coloured vinyl as well, if I remember. Yep. So it's a red with black smoke, I guess, in it. And also it came with a nice, huge booklet. That's the back with lyrics and artwork. I won't show you all of it. Band photo. They're a 2-piece. Norwegian, black and thrash, the way thrash metal needs to be. So, yeah, I'm never do this live. That's the golden rule, but who gives a fuck, eh? Next, we go back to the USA with this band. They only did one album way back, and 1990, female fronted. And the band I'm talking about is Maltese, named after the lead singer Barbara Maltese. So this is just traditional heavy metal, a little bit of speed metal in there. I guess in the vein of I would say Bitch and Hellion. That's the band shot. They kind of look glammy, but back in the 90s, everybody looked like that. So yeah, 8 tracks of just pure heavy metal. Favorite tracks on this is Count Your Blessings, Blessed Are the Strong. I guess not a weak track on here. Just pure US power metal, heavy metal. This was released through No Remorse Records, 2022. So go check them out if you haven't. Hey, Promethean, that's all good, brother. You know, well, you know, if you missed the stream, you can always rewatch it and write down the stuff that you missed out. Okay, this next band is also through No Remorse Records. This is their debut album, and the band is called Black Sword Thunder Attack. Female fronted. Hey, Scotty, welcome to the channel. So this, now, I can't remember where this band is from. I think, and don't quote me on this, I think they're Greek. So this is just epic metal, say in the vein of Manila Road, Iron Sword, Visigoth, but with female vocals. So yeah, Black Sword Thunder Attack, their debut album, released this year on No Remorse Records. Okay, now this album may be the album of the year, but you know the year's not over yet. But this is a contender, and I know Promethean Metal Radio loves this band. And I love this band too. This is their second album, released through Shadow Kingdom Records. And I'm talking about Void and Forbidden Morals. So this band is out of Louisiana. And they are described as a horror thrash metal band. And this came out on a beautiful color vinyl. They call it Blood Moon Red. So that's the vinyl. It kind of looks like the moon. You see the swirls in there. So yeah, this is an awesome album. You know, I think it's going to be at least in the top 10, if not a number one release. So yeah, Void. We've got the band photo there. A gatefold. I won't pull it out. So you check out Void, out on Shadow Kingdom Records, 2025 release. Okay, now we go way back to the 90s. This is their third album, another US thrash metal band. And this is a reissue on Music on Vinyl, accompanied by Roadrunner Records. And I'm talking about Defiance with their album Beyond Recognition. And this is a limited edition, 750 copies, and it's on a purple vinyl. So yeah, and Defiance are recording a new album, so hopefully we'll get one next year. That's the band photo. So yeah, this is just straight ahead thrash metal out 92, which released. So thrash metal was kind of waning at that time. So maybe a little bit of groove in there as well, but not as much. But just a pure thrash metal album. Void, Beyond Recognition. Now this is band is out of Sweden, and this is their second album. And it's a band called, this is self-released, a band called Viral, and the album is called The Merchant. And this is just pure heavy metal, power metal, with a little bit of speed metal. And I believe this is a concept album about somebody lost at sea. So I love that artwork. That is a cool piece of artwork. And this just came out on Black Wax. Yeah, Black Wax. Nothing exciting. Yeah, check out some song. Yeah, I think there's a single out on YouTube, and I think the song Lilith is the song that's on YouTube. So go check it out, and yeah, definitely have a listen to this band Viral out of Sweden, self-released. Next up, we go all the way to Germany, and I believe was their last album this band has released, and I'm talking about Holy Moses, and the album is called Invisible Queen, released through Fireflash Records, 2023, and this is a picture disc album. So I'll just say, so you got band shot lyrics, and this is limited to 500 copies. So, and that's the album art and band shot. Yep. If you know Holy Moses, you know Sabrina is a powerhouse of a vocalist. She has almost that death metal kind of vocals. And yeah, Holy Moses. And I'm sad to say this band is no longer with us. And definitely a great band to check out. Okay, everybody knows this album, but I finally got it in my collection. And I do have the CD, but I was looking for the vinyl, and I found it on eBay, a brand new copy, sealed. And I'm talking about Evil Dead, and with the album Toxic Grace. So on the CD, there's only 9 tracks on this, and the album has a bonus track called The Death and Resurrection Show 2024. So that's why I had to pick up the album, because of that bonus track. And the artwork on this is great, and the artwork is not by Ed Repka. So I forget who the artist is, but this was released through SPV 2024. And yeah, definitely a great album. You know, this is their second comeback album. So hopefully next year we should get another Evil Dead record. Now, this is a new band, and this is their third album. And this is also self-released, and I'm talking about Sadistic Force. And this is Morbid Odyssey. It came with a patch, and also came with a flag as well. So that was the Die Hard version. And this, I think, came out on the coloured vinyl as well. Yes. Came on a red vinyl. And you also get some credits, some artwork, and lyrics. So the main guy in this is James Oliver, who's this guy here. He is also an author, and he writes books. So that's his link tree. He writes horror novels. So yeah, so check him out if you love horror books. James Oliver Horror. So Sadistic Force are a US band, and I would say in the black and thrash type of sound. This is like an EP, only 5 tracks. So self-released. So check out Sadistic Force. Great stuff. Next, we go up with a reissue, and this reissue was quite expensive to get from America. I got this from Boone's Overstock, and the price range was in a 3-digit range. So I won't tell you how much, but I'm talking about the last album from this band, Lizzie Borden, and we have Appointment with Fear. So everybody knows Lizzie Borden. US power metal / maybe glam metal, maybe even a little bit of goth as well. This is, like I said, a Boone's Overstock reissue and licensed by Metal Blade. And this came out on also a coloured vinyl. So we have band shots, more band shots. You can kind of see by the makeup, they have that sort of almost gothic Misfits type of look. And we get lyrics and more band shots. Yeah, I'm a huge Lizzie Borden fan. Well, token. Boone's Overstock. Check it if you're ordering from Australia. Yeah, their record prices are high, and bloody postage is high too. And it's the only way I could get it, so I had to. Well, I know you're kidding, Scott. Well, let me tell you how much I paid for this album. This is Aussie dollars. I paid $130 for this record, Australian. That's how much it cost me to get from America, and only from this label, Boone's Overstock. But you know, I'm glad to have it. This originally came out on Music of the Vinyl Dead way back, and those copies are even way higher. Scott, yeah, I wanted it. Yeah, I definitely did, because Lizzie Borden are one of my favourite US metal bands. So Boone's Overstock, Brutal Planet, definitely check them out. For you American guys, it'd probably be cheaper for you to get. Okay, next up we go back to Dying Victims Records, and this is a Polish 4-piece band. This is their debut album. They're a thrash metal band. The band is called Lucille, and the album is called Dawn of Destruction. So let me take this out. Sorry for the glare. So that's the band shot. Kind of I want to get, there we go. That's the album art. Lyrics, some credits, and more band photos. And this came out on a yellow vinyl. So really cool. Promethean. Yeah, these are new bands to me as well. But like I said, Dying Victims Records, they put out quality bands, quality music. And yeah, definitely check out Lucille 2025 release on Dying Victims Records. Okay, next up we have some more German stuff, and this is a blackened speed metal band out of Germany. This is their debut album, and this is a band called Morbidia. I love that artwork, and the album is called Under the Spell. You get band shot, lyrics. You get the patch. This also came out on coloured vinyl. I'll show you lyrics, more lyrics, band shot. And this came out on a sort of a bone white record, custom center rings. Yeah, just yeah, blackened speed metal. And I've been getting a lot of black and speed metal because black metal to me, I kind of waned away from it, black metal. And I prefer black and speed metal and thrash because it combines both elements. But I still like black metal, but it's not as a music that I get into. Again, now we're going back to Germany again, and this is their third album. They're a doom metal band, and the hype sticker says the German cult Doom Act unleashed their third album, following the footsteps of the 70s and 80s pioneers, and that band is called Angel of Damnation. Artwork is done by Chris Moyen. If you know Chris Moyen, he does a lot of black metal, black and death metal album covers. So he did the album cover for this. We have the band photo on the back, song titles. This is also on a coloured wax. Or is it wax? Whatever it is. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Band photo. Lyrics. This came on a green vinyl, which doesn't match the cover, but it does match the band logo. So green vinyl. Yeah, just old school doom metal, I guess, in the vein of Candlemass, Trouble, maybe even a little bit of Black Sabbath influence, but they don't sound like Black Sabbath. So Angel of Damnation, 2025 release, Dying Victims Records. So, okay. Oh, damn. Okay, now we go way back to the Americas again. And this is their 4 demos released on vinyl. And the band is called Wargasm. And the album is called Satan Stole My Lunch Money. This is a limited edition of 500. I got 237. So this is Underground Power and the Storm Spell split release. So what you get here is Wargasm's first 4 demos on a 2 album set, just on black wax. A great band. Hammerheart has released their debut album Ugly, and I think also on vinyl, and their second album is on CD. Yep, they are from Michigan, Massachusetts, Scott. A great band. I love that. I love that artwork. I think that'd be a cool T-shirt to get. Definitely, yeah. Wargasm, a band that I haven't heard in years. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more records, and then we go with the box set. Okay, these next 2 albums are by the same band. They are a US thrash metal band, and I've heard the name before, and I was curious to know about this band. And I'm talking about Evil Army, and this is their debut full length, and they do have a mini LP before this, and this one is self-titled. This came out on a camouflage record. Gatefold. I love this gatefold because the artwork in here is brilliant. Came with an Obi strip. Hell's Headbangers release. So what you get here is you get some really great artwork. Lyrics. It came with an inner with more artwork. Band photo. And it came with a poster, which is of the album artwork. So yeah, Evil Army, just fast, thrash metal. It gets in, it gets out. Definitely a band. If you're not aware of this band, check them out. They did do a festival, Dead by Dog festival earlier this year, and they're about to, or they are, or have recorded a new record. So hopefully we shall see some new music from Evil Army. They just made a comeback. This band has, is very underground, and yeah, just people just want to see what this band does. Oh, the poster. Oh, okay. Next up, we have the debut mini album, which is called Violence and War. Again, great artwork. This is only a 5-track mini LP, and this is coloured as well. I'll just show you the again, band photos, lyrics. No, this is just a one-sided album. Again, Hell's Headbangers. So just white, and it also came with side B is an etching. Again, this is full throttle thrash. It gets in, gets out, and it just pummels. So Evil Army, check them out. If you don't know this band, definitely, I say go out there and buy their shit. Okay, now we come with a new band that I found out about, and the band is called Monarch, and this is their third release, and it's called Future Shock. Not again artwork, and this was released through Glory or Death Records, 2022. This also came out on the coloured vinyl. No inner, but I do have the CD which has the lyrics. Monarch, like arch as in arch enemy, and this came on an Ice Queen coloured vinyl. That's what they call this, Ice Queen. So blue shit, matches the cover. So yeah, definitely check out Monarch. I forget where they're from. But you can get this album on the Glory or Death Bandcamp. Okay. And finally, we have some Japanese thrash. And this is their third album. I do have their second album. Their first album is very hard to get. And the band is called Sacrifice. And the album is called Tears. So this album came out in the 2025 on Bitter Late Records out of Japan. And I forget if this is coloured or not. But that's the band photo, the back. The Obi strip. Lyrics. So this band is not to be compared to the Canadian Sacrifice. I think this band came later. So this was originally released in '92. So I think their first album was '89. So Yeah, it's a great thrash metal record, speed metal, Japanese, and it just came out on black wax. Really good stuff. I hopefully their first album will get reissued. This album is also being reissued, and their second album being reissued on CD and vinyl through Dying Victims Records as well. So if you're in Europe, maybe you can get that in America as well. So if you love Japanese metal, check out Sacrifice. And finally, I have a box set. And for the new album, Sodom, and The Arsonist. And this is an awesome box set. So it just came like that. So what do you get in this box set? You get the tape version of the album, which is still sealed. So, and I'm a huge tape collector, so I'll keep this sealed. Came with a patch. The sticker. Band photo. This time the band didn't sign the photo, because usually with their box sets they always have a signed photo, but this time they didn't do it. You get the CD version as well. Comes like that. Looks like that. You get an exclusive LP, which is the Saw Cut LP, which looks like that. And this is a live album. I love that Saw Cut. You get band shots of them live, and you get some additional artwork by Rock, who you might know from Sadistic Execution. We did some exclusive artwork. And of course, you get the double vinyl. I believe this is coloured. I can't remember what colour. It says exclusive colour. I haven't unsealed this, so I'll keep this album sealed because I have the CD. And you get the double-sided poster with the album art on one side, and this is a huge poster, and a band shot on the back. So yeah, those are what I have picked up in the last 9 months on vinyl. I do have a whole bunch of CDs that I needed to do a video, and some tapes. So this is all the new CDs that I've picked up. The tapes I've picked up as well, and some other bits and bops as well. So that's it for this video. Yeah, Scott, I have been busy, but I didn't buy them all at once, because if I bought these at once, I would be I'd be broke. So, well, thank you, Danny. I'm glad you like the shit. So I do hope that, if you guys, check out these bands yourself. Good to see you too, Promethean. Look these bands up. Check them out yourself. See if you like these bands or not. Because not everybody has the same taste as me. I like all types of heavy metal. So yeah, check them out. And I'd also want to give a shout out to the metal YouTube community. You guys rule, and it's great to be part of this community. Metal Ben, my metal brother, Scott, Sarah, another metal brother. You're a great dude, and that's on the next stream, Scott. The Backstreet Boys box set. Who else? I want to shout out to the Nut House, with Peanut and Snooks over there, doing a great job. I want to shout out my brother Danny. So I hopefully that we can get Danny to do his own YouTube channel. And Scott, you need to get your channel up and going too, brother. Promethean Metal Radio. I appreciate what you do with the your radio streams. You do a great job, and I hopefully that you'll play some of these bands on your show, in the coming, in the future. So definitely check them out. I want to give a shout out to Papa Kill and Factory, also a great channel that I appreciate. And I do hope to see Clowntown back as well. That was another great channel which Scott, brought me on, and I appreciate that, Scott. But I do have one thing to say to you, Scott, and that's you got me into this double verse. You got me into the double verse. Now you have to get me out of the double verse. So that's all I'm going to say, Scott. So no, hey, Scott, I know. Well, actually, I was watching a podcast the other day, and everybody was talking about Chad and Lady KB, and they're talking about Clowntown. Look, guys, let's move on with the Clowntown shit. Let's worry about, our own channels. Let's support each other, and let's bring these communities, together. And Token, some days are good and some days are bad. I keep on kicking, and I need to be positive in my life, and yeah. Okay. Also, I want to give some more shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my brother Toasted Goat and his radio channel. So check out the Toasted Goat. Every Saturday he does a radio channel, a stream. He also does a stream with another good brother, and that's Shred, who's the co-owner of Fomorian Productions. I want to give a shout out to Lee Warhammer 666, a great dude, and his awesome partner, Miss A, or Miss Anthropy, a cool lady. Have so much respect for those guys as well. Well, Danny, I hope so too. But I don't get the views. I'm not a popular channel. I'm just a small piece of rice in a whole bag of rice. So I'm just one little. So yeah, share it out. That's cool. I'm not a guy that likes to tell people to sub and like and comment on the videos that I do, but I don't want to sell myself. I rather people look at my videos and like and subscribe and comment for themselves. You know, there have been times where I wanted to quit YouTube. You know, because it's just sometimes it just gets to me, and but I'll be back probably in another 9 months to do another update. Maybe from not this house. You know, maybe it'll be my new place. Who knows? But like I said, I do have a whole bunch of CDs to show you guys and some tapes. So I don't want to keep this stream for too long because I need to do shit, you know, and I don't want to be hooked on YouTube. And I know that we all are. We're all hooked. It's a drug, and we can't get away with it. So thank you guys, and thank you for your support, and thanks for being good friends. You know, I love you guys too. I know Danny and Scott, I bust your balls, and I don't, you know, I only do it because I love you guys, and you guys rule, and I know you guys can take it, you know, like a water of a duck's back. So that's why I love you guys, and so hopefully I'll see you on Papa Kill's Factory tomorrow. We've got a good show coming tomorrow. So Danny, Scott, hopefully you'll be there. Saturday night, 9 a.m. So it's going to be a early stream. And yeah, we got some good guests coming on, hopefully. And hey, SS, how do you pronounce that? Hongshan, welcome to the stream. And yep, hail from UK. That's where I'm from originally. So definitely good to see you in the stream. Should I show my CDs? Should I? And my tapes and shit? Oh, fuck it. Why not, eh? Why not? Let's get this over and done with, eh? Okay. First, I want to show you a enamel pin that I picked up, and it's a band called Impiety. So I picked up this up recently for my battle jacket. Scott, I might as well do it now because then I can have a 9-month break and show you another 50 or 60 records. I also picked up an Impiety patch for my battle vest, which I need to do. Okay, I'll show you the tapes first. The first tape is Lord Humongous. This is their rehearsal demo. Black Wall Thrash. So yeah, nothing exciting in it. Just photocopied just a white clear tape. And I also got the Black Wall Thrash Raped by the Nukes tape. This came out on a red shell, limited to 50 copies. I got 27. So this came as a bundle. I don't know if I showed this tape before, but it's a band called Black Knife. So this is a blackened thrash with punk influence. And this is called Baby Eater Witch. And this came on a really cool shell with some artwork, still sealed. So I do have the vinyl. We have some epic heavy metal out of Germany, a band called Molten Chains. I don't know if I showed this before. So that's the tape. So yeah, this is just epic heavy metal out of Germany. The Germans do great metal. And I also have the debut album from Sadistic Force called Aces Wild on tape. Red shell. They do a cover of Wasp's "Blind in Texas," but they changed the name, I guess, due to the copyright of the song title. They call their song "Snowblind in Texas," but the song is the actual song from Wasp, but they changed the name to Snowblind. They said "Blind in Texas." So yeah, definitely Sadistic Force, Black and Thrash. Okay, the CD. Okay, first up is a band out of Canada. This is their debut album, a band called Zero Tolerance. And the album is called Tender by the Flesh. Released through Witch's Brew Records. So they do have a new album out through the label. So some great Canadian thrash. Young guys and one girl on here. So definitely check out Zero Tolerance. We have another band, I think they're from Chile as well. But the band is called Order to Kill, and we have Endless War. So that's the album. So that's the band. That's the CD. So yeah, this is just old school thrash metal. A banger of an album. Next up, we have a band called Evil Offering, and the album is called Ofrenda Maligan. And I think these guys are from South America as well. I believe. I can't remember. I did look these up on Metal Archives. I should have wrote it down, but me being lazy. So these are all 2025 releases on Witch's Brew. So a great thrash metal band again, and all the songs are in their language. So there we go. Next up, we have a band out of Croatia. I do know this band, and the band is called Crematorium. It's the album cover, and the album is called Sinister Seduction, and that's a great piece of artwork. So that's the what the album looks like. Yeah, again, some straight ahead thrash metal out of Croatia. They do sing in English. Next, we have some traditional heavy metal with maybe a little bit of epic metal as well. This is their debut EP, and the band is called Zepta, and the album is called Inferno. So it's only a 4-track mini LP. Again, released through Witch's Brew Records, 2025. So it's the CD. That's what the other band shop. That's awesome, great heavy metal. Next up, we have some heavy metal / speed metal. We have a band called Stealth with the album title called Metal Force. Band shot. So there we go. So yeah, Stealth with Metal Force, really great band. They also do a cover of Dog Eat Dog on here as well by AC/DC. Next up is a band called Necrolysis, and this is Templo de Fraud. I forget where this band is from, but it's the band photo. Valgues, so I guess South America as well. So it's the band shop, and yeah, again, Witch's Brew Records, 2025. Next up, we have a one-man band, but he has a lot of guests on this record. A band called Malforce, and the album is called Force du Mal. So that's the you can see that's the main guy who does all the vocals and music and oh shit, and that's the all the guests that have appeared on the album. That's the CD, comes on a black CD. So yeah, this is like a death thrash. I do have a jumper, Scott. So yeah, definitely check out Malforce. Again, Witch's Brew. We go back to Canada, and we have a band called On Fire, and this is their debut album called Bite the Blade. And this album is by a known artist called Joe Steele, who in Ice War, he's been in a band called Aphrodite, and a whole bunch of other bands. The vocals on here is by the lead vocalist of the Canadian thrash metal band Mortifier. That's the name of the band, and her name is Cara, and she's the vocalist of this band. Now, Mortifier are now disbanded, so she's singing on No Fire. So that's her there. That's Joe Steele. So this is Witch's Brew, and I got this off Joe Steele's Bandcamp. So check out On Fire. So this is speed metal, heavy metal, a little bit of maybe a little bit of punk is there as well. So the album cover kind of reminds me of a maybe a Sodom sort of character, or maybe even the Warrant Axeman. So I would say this is kind of like the Canadian Warrant. Okay, another band we have is called Under Assault, and this is their album called Deadly Experiments. Yeah, Halloween's cover, yeah. All those, even the Mentors. That's the band. Band shop. CD. So again, just straight ahead thrash metal. Now we go back to the States again, and this is their second album, and the band is called Black Denim Rage. Damn, I can't read the logo. And the album is called Chaos of War. Band shop. Check out the guy's moustache. Awesome mo. Yeah, again, straight ahead thrash metal. There's also a Spanish version of this album as well. So this is the English version. So check out Black Denim Rage, Chaos of War, their second album. Now we go to Australia. And this is their, I believe, their sixth record. And the band is called Temptress. and this is their brand new album called Queen of Crows, released through Wormhole Death Records. And this is a an awesome record, female fronted. It is signed by the band. I don't know if you could see the signatures there. There's one, Fox, and the lead vocal is called Genevieve. And she's a cool lady. I've been friends with her for quite a bit. That's the lyric book band showed, and that's Genevieve there. So they are a mixed band. They play thrash, power metal, speed metal, heavy metal, and yeah, definitely a great band to check out. This is their, like I said, their 6th record out on CD through Wormhole Death Records. Okay, next up we got some more black and thrash. Got Lord Humongous. This is the CD version. I showed you the tape, and this is Raped by the Nukes, based on Mad Max or the Road Warrior. They're black and thrash, the way thrash metal should be. Okay, I did show you the record before by this band, Monarch. This is the CD version, and this is self-released. There we get the band shot, and like I said, with the album, there was no lyric sheet, but you do get the lyric sheet with the CD. So this is, I think, this is their 3rd record. Ah, shit. And this is their 2nd record, the fourth Slaughter. Again, this is self-released. So yeah, a great band, Monarch. Some great thrash metal. Again, awesome stuff. We go back to Canada with this crossover band, and the band is called Supermodel Taxidermy. Canadian crossover, released through Punishment 9 Records out of Italy. So 10 tracks. So if you're fans of Municipal Waste, and those types of bands, Gamma Bomb. So check out Supermodel Taxidermy. That's the CD. So the cover art was done by Andrei Bushikov, who's done a lot of work with other bands. Hey, Ryan, how's it going, brother? Long time no see. And the next is by the same band. Again, some black and thrash. And the band is called Grave Witch. And oh no, sorry. So this is their 2nd full length, titled self-titled. And the artwork is very similar to another band you might know, Acid Witch, with the evil witch. So Grave Witch. That's the released through Virgin and Records. That's what CD looks like. I do have a 2nd copy, which they gave me for free as well. This is their debut album called The The Summoning. Again, Gravewitch, they are a black and thrash metal band, self-released. They were a two-piece band at that time. That's the band, and it's a CD. And finally, we get their debut mini album, and that's called Soul Reaper. So, which I picked up as well. Yeah, a great band out of the States, and that's it, guys. That's all. That's all the shit that I've accumulated in the past 9 months, and I've still got some more stuff coming. Hopefully before Christmas. So, look, guys, I appreciate you coming on the stream. It was unexpected. It was something that I wanted to do, and I did say that I was going to do one. So, what other news have I got? Yeah, hopefully I will be on Ben's stream for my birthday. So we're going to do my birthday stream, hopefully soon. Thank you, Promethean. You take care, brother, and I shall see you on Sunday American time, Monday Australian time for the show. So yeah, so check out Promethean Metal Radio every Sunday. He streams on YouTube and also on Twitch as well. So from 9 to 12, I think, is the so that's 3 hours of heavy metal. That's right, Danny. He does play great shit. He plays 9 to 12. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So check out Promethean Radio. He plays old school death metal. He plays thrash, speed, traditional metal, and on all formats. He plays tapes, CDs, and vinyl. Yeah, he's got a great collection of heavy metal. So check out Promethean Metal Radio every Sunday from 9 to 12. And if you do go on, give him a shout out. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to say later because I need to get some food in my stomach. But I'll see you guys tomorrow and on Sunday. You look after yourself, and remember, may all your metal be true. Take care, guys.